Dobre páni, ideme na to, ako preskúmame zvukové stopera. On to samozrejme oficiálne spustíme. Malo by to už sedieť, už tie konflikty nie sú. Ako preskúmame zvukové stopera. No takže je to tu, oficiálne to spúšťame. Začíname 808. Relaxačný tréningový deň. Je streda, takže sú klikožrouty 100, 90, 80, 70, 60 kliksterov. Je streda, 4.2.2026. Kliksterov som povedal. Začíname 19.22, pičusové majú 18.22, každého podľa gusta, podľa svastiky. Nášho času je 19.22 a púšťame tohto pičusa DTX Gamer ako podmas, DTD Gamer ako podmas, 19.22 začíname nášho času, prase 19.23, pičusa majú 18.23, sa trošku posunulo, tak začíname 19.23. Prase 100 klikov, že to 100 kliksterov, DDT ako podmas.
Welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. We've got a lot of different news to cover today, including the update not getting released yesterday. The timer that was on the Fallout Amazon website kind of has happened now, and the outcome isn't what people expected. A new mini-season has been thrown into Fallout 76, and also the Axolotl has updated, so we're going to be testing that out and showing all of the tips and everything along the way as well, very shortly. Before we dive into the details of anything, if you want to keep up to date with everything Fallout 76 related, whether it be PDS updates, limited time rewards, data mines, Minerva, anything you can see right here, if you want to keep up to date with it, then make sure to be subscribed to the channel. We just hit 68,000 subscribers, so let's keep pushing up that 100,000, because before I retire, I would love one of them bloody badge thingies that you get, another big 100k thing. That is my dream, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you are one of the legends that's already subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit that like button. The more likes a video will get, the more love YouTube will give it, so please do so. It would be a massive help. Now, first of all, I'd just like to say a quick apology. In the previous videos, I've been saying that there was going to be an update on Tuesday, and it turns out hasn't been the case. The reason I said this was because on the official Bethesda website, they've said right here that they are currently planned for release during the first week of February. Now, it doesn't specifically say Tuesday. However, for Fallout 76, Tuesday is stereotypically the day we would get an update, and we are in the first week of February, so we are potentially going to get a delay with this, or at the very least it could be coming out on Friday, because you always tend to get it on a Tuesday or a Friday. Given the fact I was wrong around the first time, I don't really want to say too much, but I kind of feel like it's either going to get announced today or tomorrow if it was coming out on Friday. If not, it's definitely going to be delayed. Now, before anyone gets excited, it wasn't anything major in this update. It was more around bugs. I guess if you're one of the people experiencing the build, it is kind of these things right here are the main things that they're looking at. So the cryo damage effect not working, camp items not appearing when you ball them a gold, grunt hunt and head hunts only providing 1-star enemies, new category in the Pip-Boy acting erratically, and also the build menu just being completely broken for some people who've applied a skin to the camp module. Now, for the past couple of weeks, there has been a website, this website right here, which is the Fallout kind of watch map thing. I can't remember the exact name for it, but basically it's like a little Pip-Boy thing, and in this top corner there was a timer, and a lot of people were like, oh my god, we're going to get a Fallout New Vegas remaster. There was a lot of hype around it because it was counting down to the finale of the actual Fallout TV show, and everyone was thinking, oh, is Fallout going to do some huge release of a remaster of Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas? New Vegas was the favoured one because it kind of linked up with the TV show's new season where it was based and everything like that, but it turns out it's none of the kind of suggestions. When you open up the penthouse, as it is called, this is going to just give you a 3D location. Yes, it is kind of cool seeing all this, and you can see it's loading on through as well, kind of like you're in a game, which is really cool. But it turns out that once you're inside, it is literally just like a 3D kind of model thing of the penthouse. And don't get me wrong, it is really cool. You can like see inside and stuff, and it is really like nice. You can't zoom in weirdly, but you can just walk around this top bit. I wonder if you can walk down here. Oh yeah, you can, look at that. So you can actually take a little walk around the penthouse, as you can see there. And unless there's something cool in here, I feel like there's probably some hidden stuff in here. There's got to be, right? Like, there's got to be something in here. It's going to be Cold Fusion. Oh, look at that. Cold Fusion is in there. There's got to be some clue in here. It wouldn't be Bethesda if there wasn't a clue. So there's got to be something hiding within this. Please let me know if you find anything. But yeah, look at this. You get to see like a lot of cool insights of the show, some screenshots and stuff. So definitely something to check out if you want to do it. Just ignore the green men, which is going to really kind of put you off and make you think the robot wasn't real. In other news, we do also have the new mini-season, Love Hurts, Guide to a Raider's Heart. February. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of new rewards thrown in. The main standout ones have to be, of course, the outfit, like helmet, the Tough Love helmet there. You've got the Lethal Love seat, some cool camp items there. But the really main interesting ones which you want to know about is 100% going to be the Dom Pedro side mods. Not only that though, there is also some extra mods which should be on the other page. As you come through, you've got the stock mod and the Dom Pedro stock mod. This one turns it into a rifle, which is absolutely fantastic. And then this one turns it into a rifle. Why is there two? I'm not entirely sure why there's two. Please someone explain that to me in the comments. But yeah, for some reason there's two of them. But yeah, it's really cool. You can turn this into a rifle now, and I can't wait to go and test this out in the game. Alright, now the next bit, which I know a lot of you guys do really enjoy, and this is going to be the Axolotl hunt, because the Axolotl has just refreshed. It's meant to be live now from the 3rd of February up until the 3rd of March, and the locations in which you're going to be able to farm this is going to be in the forest region, as well as the Cranberry Bog down in the right hand side here. Alright then, so to start off, the rod that I'm going to be using today to do the test is the same as last time. I haven't actually changed it at all. So all of this is the Mark III reel. I'm using improved bearings, the Quantum Bobber, and the Ruby Reel Rod skin on it. Now, of course, as always, if you really want to boost your chances of actually catching the Axolotl, I would advise you to use nuked weather. If you do have raining or like anyone like snowing or anything like that, that also links in with rain, do use that one if you don't have a nuked one. Or if you don't have any weather station at all, what I would advise you to do is nuke your own camp, but I would move it before the nuke hits, you don't destroy your camp, and then set your camp back up, and then get yourself building, or just nuke an area, to be fair, in the forest of the Cranberry Bog, where you can just set up and start fishing, I guess, because you wouldn't actually technically need to heat your camp. It's just, of course, helpful to have your camp nearby. Like me, you've got to connect it to a switch to the camp, I've got the set and turn off, but if we don't have the set and turn off, I'll show you exactly how. It appears I do have the set and turn off, so if you don't know about the setting, it's a lifesaver, alright, because the nuked bloody zone is horrible, and I personally hate it because it looks horrible. It's really dark and yeah, it's just not ideal. Basically, if you go to your settings, under game settings, you will find show camp weather. If you turn this off, it won't kind of affect your screen. If you turn it on, of course, it'll be really dark and look like you're in a nuked zone, whereas right now, you would have no idea. Now, the percentage of actually catching an Axolotl in a nuked zone is a lot better than in a raining one, so I would advise that, like I say. If you can't though, then just, it is what it is, I guess. Now, something that I have been doing the last few times as well is actually using fish bits to then create grilled fish. This technically doesn't actually kind of impact you in any massive way, but for me, the last couple of times I have crafted grilled fish, it has seemed to have helped, and I've got an Axolotl really early, so I'm going to be continuing that because I've done it the last few times and it's really helped. To do that, you need salt and fish bits. Craft it, and basically this will just reduce the time it takes to actually hook the fish, so just meaning that you're fishing for less time, in a sense. So now you've got your weather station, you've got yourself a rod, you've got yourself some grilled fish, which I say you don't technically need. We're going to be going for the Axolotl, ladies and gentlemen, so let's see how many times it takes us today. Of course, you can use the different types of bait as well. You've got the common bait, you've got improved bait, and you've got superb bait. Superb, obviously the rarest one, will give you the best chance possible. However, I really wouldn't waste it on an Axolotl. I would just hit your chances. It's easy enough to get, so it's not too big of a miss when you lose some. For the first cast then, we're going to be starting off, and let's see what we'll get. We'll just cut out all of the kind of waffle in between, and we'll go and see how many times it takes. Alright, fish number one, what are we going to have? If this is the first time, I swear to God, everyone's going to be like, this is fake. This generally could be, this is a tough fish. No worries. I'm telling you guys, grilled fish is the key. If I've got it the first time, it's a joke. No worries. I actually do. I'm telling you right now, guys, there's something about grilled fish, right? I swear to God. All right, so the actual axolotl itself, I'll do a few more cuts because this is just silly. But yeah, the actual first time, honestly, people watch this, I guarantee you right now, people think that this is fake. But this is the axolotl that we got this time around. It is the pink axolotl.
Jasné, že je to fake, ty jebo. Ja som utratil 50 baitov a nechytil som ani jedného. Ty dáš druhý mesiac po sebe na prvýkrát, jasné. Ale je to za nami. Tohle viečko mu piče, tohle viečko. Dobre, je to za nami. Zrekapitulujeme segment. Bol 808. Skončili sme 808. relaxačný tréningový deň. Bol 4.2.2026, 19.33. Pičo som 18.33, každému podľa gusta, podľa svastiky. Trošku dlhší segment, trval 11 minút a 30 sekúnd.